Black folks, let me explain something to you. Black men are going to be used as scapegoats in the coming future, and they're already being used as scapegoats for every ill in society, right? When people say that they're tough on crime, right? Well, do you understand what they're actually saying? They're tough on black men. When people say things like, oh, there's something wrong with hip-hop culture, they ain't talking about Eminem. In one breath, they'll say that Eminem is the best rapper of all time, which is nonsense. But then in the very, very next breath, they'll say something's wrong with black culture because it's rap culture. Wait a minute. You say Eminem's the best guy. So then how is it black culture then? It's black culture because we made it, and Eminem and people like that came in and stole it. But then everything that's wrong with it is our fault. But everything that he added, it's okay. I mean, I guess all the homophobia and all the sexism and all the other stuff that he put in his lyrics, that's not a part of, rap culture. That's just okay. But again, we're always used as the scapegoat. I recall when I was a kid, there was a white woman named Susan Smith. And Susan Smith's children went missing. And we were all wondering what happened to her kids. She told the police and investigators that it was a black man who just came and took her children. Coming to find out, Susan Smith had drove her car into a large body of water, and essentially she left the children there intentionally. She tried to blame a black man. Why? There's Asian men, there's Hispanic men, there's men from Australia, there's men from Antarctica, there's men from Alaska. Why black men? Why you have higher percentages of people in the Hispanic community. Why not them? Why us? Because that has a history. If you go look at the film Rosewood, it was starring, I want to say, Don Cheadle, Ving Rhames, and John Voight. It was a story that happened in Levy County in Florida. I know it off the top of my head. And because one white woman said that a black man did something horrible to her, an entire town was massacred and burned down. It's one of the first times that a U.S. state paid restitution for racial violence that happened in Levy County, Florida. I think that's like the only time, really. You really, really think about it. And that case, much like Susan Smith, much like what's happening with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West and Tracy Morgan and Dave Chappelle, they make us the face of whatever they do in terms of the dominant white society. Whatever they're guilty of, to deflect blame, they'll find a black man, they'll find something that they can just pin on them, and that deflects from the main attention of white supremacy in the dominant white society. They blame us for anti-Semitism, homophobia, transphobia, all this stuff, things that they invented. So keep your eye on this, black folks, because they playing games, bro.